Hi everybody, welcome back to another weekly breath break. Today we're outside. Hopefully the wind isn't too disruptive and hopefully it doesn't sound like I'm just screaming, but I'm gonna try to project because we're working with wind today. That's our element. So it's a nice breezy fall day. It's nice and crisp and cold, and we're going to be doing an exercise called Ude Furi Undō. And so this is an arm movement exercise. We'll do it two ways. The same as last video. You can use the same principles for the chair instructions. You might want to review that if you want to do this for a chair. But today I'll demonstrate two standing ways. And if you have any questions, of course, always feel free to email me, whatever is the easiest way to ask me a question. But today, we'll start out in the same stance, kind of just a little bit more than hip width apart, even double hip width if you'd like. One hand will go behind our back. It'll be palm facing out, like this. The other hand will start right on our stomach. So this is my starting position with my hands. And I'm going to, from the hips, twist. So my hips start to shift and then my hands just follow. So they're nice and soft. If you can get outside into the wind, that'd be nice to just really feel that. Feel the breeze with your breath. So breathe in and twist, breathe out, let them fall. You'll notice my hands are going on kind of like a little soft rainbow, a natural arc. They're not just coming straight across, real choppy, and they're not coming up top. That's a different thing. We're just keeping them nice and soft and going. Starting the movement with my hips. So this kind of same generation that we've been doing, right? You can think of the elemental grounding we did before with the legs, the strength and fluidity of the water in the arms. But today we're making it whip around, kind of like a leaf falling off a tree. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and feel free to shift your feet if you want to. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. I like to shift on the balls of my feet. 2. And the breathing is in, out. Keeping the arms nice and relaxed. That's Ude Furi Undō. You might try that a few times, just really letting yourself breathe, going at whatever pace feels good to you, fast or slow. Doesn't matter so much as relaxed and rooted and breathing. And so, second version of this is Ude Furi chōyaku Undō, which is the same thing, but we add a step. So, if you imagine I'm going to move to the side because I'm going to cross this way. But I'm going to do that same motion. This time my feet are going to follow. So I'll start with my left hand. So my left hand and my left foot both take a step, right? My hand comes out, this foot takes a step, facing that way now. And then as I bring this arm around, my leg comes around too. So I'm going to bring it all the way around. So I'm facing 180 degrees behind where I was before. And then I take one more step with my left leg, and I close the motion. So now it's the same thing with a step. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2. And the momentum should carry your arms, or can carry your arms, rather than strength. Really just letting your hips generate the power, stepping, outside foot, 1, 2, close. And this is breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Same thing. Feel rooted into the ground. We've got our earth element. We've got our water in our kind of chest and posturing, in what's carrying us through. And then we've got the wind in this spin. So you can even, if you feel really comfortable, there's a little more energetic kind of bursting version of this where you 1, 2, right? You're no, my feet got backwards on that one. Sorry. 1, there you go. 2. You can hop a little in the middle, right, to feel more up top. You want to be nice and loose, or you can feel nice and grounded. This is my kind of preferred. The other way is great, but just not most suited to me. Is slow and grounded. So step 1, 2. You can think of this as one way to check the directionality of you. Right, I'm pointing exactly out in both directions right now. So as I move, my feet are gonna follow my fingers. So this finger's going out, this finger goes out. This finger comes over, this foot comes over. This foot moves, this finger moves, then we close. Okay, that's Ude Furi chōyaku Undō. So we learned 2 different ways to try and connect with the wind today a little bit and to get a little motion in our bodies, to get outside. It's I'm a little out of breath. It can be, especially if you're talking the whole time, a winding exercise, or it can be nice and slow and grounded. Let it be whatever it needs to be for you, whatever your body's asking it to be. But I hope this kind of introduction to different Aiki Taiso this month as a vehicle for grounding and connecting into the elements is fun for you and going well. This was our wind connection. Thanks so much for breathing and playing with me today.